Hey, partners. Nice to see you all. Well, I'm not seeing you. I guess you're seeing me. But I just wanted to send out an email to introduce myself once again, I could say. But basically, I'm going to be sending out emails pretty much once a week. I'm going to try to stay on top of myself to send out an email once a week. So you're about to get a lot of emails from me, and this is just the beginning of that email train that's about to come your way. So I wanted to just say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much to any and everyone that have sent supplies to the classroom. I so appreciate it, and I so appreciate you. I call you partners because that's who we are. We have to partner to make sure that your child is successful in Math 1. So there's a couple of things I want to go through just real quick, and then please read the rest of the email. My emails will not be as long, and this video will not happen every time. Actually, it's probably going to happen once or twice, maybe at most 3 times throughout the year. So my website is very important. It's in the email. Please familiarize yourself with that, and you can just basically go to the unit calendar, which is going to be of utmost importance because it's going to show you everything that we're doing for the month usually. And then the actual math assistance. Math assistance is going to be where students can find their homework. So let me explain how I do homework. I started this last year because my kids felt like I gave out too much work. And so I was just like, all right, well, let's try to find a way to alleviate that. I'm not trying to stress y'all out any more than you're already stressed out. So basically, I assign several problems, 10 to 15 problems, and then I also put the key online. Students are supposed to go and do their work with their pencil, with a pencil, and check their work with the key online. If they have any questions, they can email me or send me a remind, and usually I'm good with those unless I'm somewhere and sometimes the notifications do not go off. In that case, I do not penalize them. I just say come in the next day and we'll talk about it with no penalty. And so basically all the answers are there. The process necessarily is not there, but the process can be found in their notes. And so that's the way I do homework. So if your kids are staying up hours doing homework, it is because they don't understand something, and it's more than likely they just need to reach out to me or watch a video online. So that's homework. I'm apologize for this video because I have to go through several things, and hopefully you can just hit the speed up the video so you can just hear me talk fast. I talk fast anyway, so yeah. Some of math is done. All grades are in unless your child has missed some test or whatever like that throughout the Fridays that we took them. They can get that test done this week. I'm going to be sending out notes to have them to come in and take that test. If your child did not score at least a 79, they do get a chance to retake that test and get up to a 79 because it's their first formal grade. It's going to boost them up or go drag them down, and we don't want them to be drugged down. So please encourage them to meet with me for tutoring and then be able to take their summer math for their retake. Work ethic. So I'm about to get on a soapbox for a minute, and then I'm gonna climb right off. So I told your child the very first day. Well, I think it was the second day because the first day I was like, "Hey, get to know me," blah blah blah. But the second day of school, I told your child that they skipped a grade. And what I mean by that is that they were in seventh grade math last year. They skipped eighth grade math and they went on to ninth grade math, which is math 1. They have skipped a grade. And so many of your children have not experienced the work ethic that is needed to skip a grade. I, as their teacher, have to support them with the fact that they did not have eighth grade math, but they are expected to know eighth grade math because eighth grade math really sets you up for ninth grade math. And so I know there's a lot of crossover, but there are some skills and some things that are needed before coming into this class, and I know they didn't get it. So I told them that they have to work harder than they've ever work harder than they worked before. That's what I want to say. They must do that because they skipped a grade. And they made a decision, or you made a decision for them, to say that they can skip a grade. And so, what I am seeing in the classroom is the beautiful struggle. Many of them have never struggled like they've struggled in these past, was this week 4? These past 3 weeks in math. They don't know what questions to ask. They've never really been asking questions. They've kind of gotten stuff along the way. And here they are with just like, oh my gosh, what are we doing? And why are we moving so fast? And blah, 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 blah. So I want to encourage you, to encourage them to raise, you see this rarely goes up in my class. This extension, it doesn't it doesn't happen as much. I'm looking at them like, y'all got any questions? And they're just staring at me. And I know what they feel, been there, done that, but they will not be successful without asking questions. And so the first question that many times they should be asking is like, why did you do that? Can you explain that again? Because they're showing up saying that they did their homework, and I'm asking them, do they have any questions about their homework? And they're saying no, and then I turn around and give them a quizzes based on what we just did, and they are not passing the quizzes, or they're spending 10 minutes on one problem. And so I'm like, hey, y'all gonna wake up anytime? Anytime. Y'all gonna wake up and be like, I'm gonna have to do something that I've never did before in this classroom. And so I want to encourage you to encourage them to show up for tutoring. Watch the videos. Khan Academy is a great resource for any and every topic that I go over in class, so they can do that. They can reach out to me. I'm available till 9:30. Some of your kids are up super late, and I do not respond to them that late. And so they can come in for tutoring. They can set up a time to meet with me for tutoring, but they are just not getting the message yet. And so grades look good because summer math is good, but I have a feeling after summer math, if they do not get this together, they're going to struggle, and they're going to say, Mr. O'Neal he's moving too fast. And they're going to tell me all those things. And I'm going to just be like, what slows me down is this. Or what slows me down is say, hey, I need to see you later. So I call it the beautiful struggle because I love it. Because they get to grow up and they get to basically speak up for themselves. You know, that self-efficacy is very important in math class. And they think that they're the only one. If they knew what I knew by looking at their grades after something I teach, they are not the only one. They are not. So tell your child you are not the only one struggling in this class as of right now. And so I'm hopping off my soapbox to go on to this. Best ways to contact me, email. I am available throughout the year through email, and I really want you to understand that I'm here to support your child. All the kids that were in Math 1 last year passed the EOC. They should pass the EOC, right? Because they skipped the grade, you know. So many kids have gone on and done some amazing things in math. Your child is going to struggle. It doesn't matter how bright they are. I build a struggle because I want them to learn how to persevere and to solve the problem. So what's going to get you to solve the problem? You're struggling in math. What's going to solve that problem? What are you going to do? What you going to reach out to? Who are you going to reach out to? What are you going to do? I said I was getting off the soapbox, and y'all, this video is already almost 9 minutes long. So I will say this to you. I am here to support your child. I want you to understand that. You can ask the students ask parents from last year. I work hard to do this job well, and I just want your child to meet me there. That is the purpose of this video. Please read the rest of this message, and I do have an extra credit question for you or answer. If you respond to me in this message by emailing me, email me, and I'll say the statement that you need to email is called raise your hand. So just reply to this email with the message of raise your hand, and your child will receive 5 bonus points. For the free, you get a 5, and they get a 5, and they get a 5. Just respond to this email with the statement, raise your hand, because that is what your child needs to do. All right, thank you so much. I'm glad you watched this video. Didn't mean for it to be this long, but I knew once I got on that soapbox, it'll take me a while to jump off. All right, have a great day, partners. I'll talk to you later. Bye.